So first of all, I want to thank you for all your support on my first YouTube video, and that's making me more excited to create more YouTube video related to Shopify development. This video will be a special one where I share my story of how I become a Shopify developer and a freelancer and lesson that I learned during this experience. So let's get started. When I was a child, I have been very curious about anything related to technology and electronic, and I broke many electronic things like a RC car, motherboard, just to see how does it work behind the scene. And this curiosity, I got it from the time I spent with my cousins. While studying at high school, I started an Arabic tech blog where I read some beginner-friendly technical article that I Google Translate from French blog and rewrite it on my own. And while running this blog, I want to customize a thing on it, and I try to copy and paste from other blog article that I found, and it wasn't working at majority of the time because I don't know where to put the code, and the website was built on Google Blogger, which is like a free alternative to WordPress, and it was first direct contact with the code, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. And from that, I got more curious about how websites are built and how I can build one from scratch. After a couple of months of running this blog, I lose interest on it, and I got my baccalaureate degree in economics. Having the choice to go to a computer science degree, but continue with my economics degree. In the second semester of my first year, I stumbled at a video from a Moroccan YouTuber called Amir Raghib, where they explain how you can become a self-taught developer using a platform called. After this video, I got more excited and I did many research about this platform, and I found a French course that will suit my need, where you have like the whole package. You have like a from static website to like a admin dashboard, but it was in French, and at that time I wasn't good at English, so I started with it. But after I finished the course, I wasn't confident in the code on my own, not because of the quality of the course, but the methodology that I learned the programming language with it. So I wasn't taking any note. I just want to have like the 100% completed, and it wasn't a fun experience. After taking this course, I have a better understanding of what should I learn next and how I can learn it. But the all content that I found that suit my need wasn't in French or Arabic, and it was only in English. And at that time I wasn't good at English, so I set a challenge to learn English and programming at the same time. So the first challenge was to learn English, and I decided to learn it on my own. After watching many videos that I am interested in, and also some technical YouTube video to be able to accumulate some technical word to understand the online course. After a couple of months, I decided to purchase the online course that I was interested in, this one, and I started the course. It was about complete JavaScript course from zero to hero, and I spent 3 months and about 4 to 8 hours per day watching the video and taking notes, taking break between lesson, and also trying to replicate the same thing that the online instructor does on my own without replaying the video. And it was like the best way to be able to learn anything I want on the internet. So in 2018, I started my freelance journey at Fiverr, and I was doing some virtual assistant work, porting some product and other stuff. And also I doing some coding gig, converting PSD file to HTML and CSS responsive website. And after 2 months of being active member at Fiverr, I made my first $5. And after that, keep getting new clients every week from doing this part-time. After 1 year at Fiverr, I made enough money to start my first online business, and it was a clothing brand related to developer. It was called Code Parole. It's like a coding with apparel, where I sell some t-shirts, hoodies, and other stuff, and other apparel stuff, related to developer with some code. While running this business, I want to customize a thing on my store. It's like a similar story to my blog. and I decide to use my coding skill to be able to search for article that will solve my issue. And also I want to increase my Shopify store performance, and I decide to do a research about this topic, which later I wrote my first technical article. After I got many read on my Medium article, I got many Shopify store on that want to do the same thing on their Shopify store, and also other one that want to have a technical support. And from that, I saw an opportunity in this platform. And after that, I start my Shopify developer freelance journey. But before getting those Shopify clients from my Medium article, I hadn't much freelance work, and I was bored, and I decided to learn full stack development. And I decided to go with the merge stack after many research about it. And I learned the full stack JavaScript development just from a Medium article, some other a developer article, and also some YouTube tutorial. And I built small web apps to practice my full stack development, which later will help me with my Shopify development career. Because I not only do a Shopify team development like a front end, but also I do some Shopify custom development, some custom integration, where I need to have a backend to be able to connect with other API. And this full stack development skill that I learned during this hard time helped me a lot with my career. So after about 2 years of Shopify development, I became known as a Shopify developer because of the personal brand that I built related to Shopify, by writing some technical article related to Shopify development on my personal blog, and also doing some LinkedIn posts and Instagram posts related to Shopify. That's it for my story. I just want to mention some key moments that helped me with my freelance career, and I hope you find it useful and inspiring. And let's talk about some hard lessons that I learned during this period. While learning English and watching some English YouTube video, I start watching a Gary Vaynerchuk YouTube video about self-development, and they kept mentioning many things about personal brand and why you should build one if you are selling digital service. And from that, I learned that in order to have a better freelance career, I should build a personal brand, and you can build one yourself by writing technical article as I do, doing some YouTube video, also writing some Instagram posts. Many developers that I know build their personal brand and get some freelance or full-time job just through their Instagram account, doing the 100 code of challenge on Instagram or Twitter. But the key of that is to be consistent, so to post every day, at least one time a day. About 90% of my clients work with me because of my personal brand, my personal blog. They write a article of mine and they found it interesting, and they contact me after that to be able to work on a project. It's don't focus on one stream of lead. What do I mean by stream of lead? The way that you get clients, you should have multiple streams, because maybe you have many competition on Fiverr, you will not get a lead. And also, when you differentiate your source of lead, you also differentiate your a source of revenue. If I am still using only Fiverr, I don't think I will get those amazing clients. Currently, I have multiple source of lead, my personal blog, previous client recommendation, my LinkedIn connection, and also a Store Tasker, which is a freelance platform for Shopify developer. When I don't have much work back then, as I mentioned before, I built a side project to learn full stack development, and through that I got more complex Shopify integration to work with. And also it showed to potential client or recruiter that you are ambitious and you are passionate about what you are doing, and also you are willing to learn, think quickly, because you already have a good Googling skill, because you already did many research and you already have experience with reading docs and reading other stuff to be able to do the job. when you are a freelancer and you are working from home, you will get lonely because you don't have anyone to talk with, and you will get bored and maybe you will lose some productivity. I recommend you to join a dev community, local one or international one. It depends on you, and it's better to join them because you will get some support and you will feel better when you like see other people work. It's similar to the previous one. It's when you are like working like from home, you will get lonely, and you can like try to work sometime from a co-working space or from a coffee shop, and I guarantee you that it will improve your productivity because you will see other people like working around and maybe like also working from the same place that you are in, and it will make you more productive. So that's it for this video. I hope you will find it useful and inspiring. And if you have any question or any comment about anything that I mentioned in this video, just let me know in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to answer it for you. And thank you for watching.